to be showing you something that's so familiar to everybody in the hobby, and that is the airstone. The airstone is essential, and you cannot tell me that there is somebody out there that who has not heard about the airstone. Now, with these airstones, however, sometimes it can be so annoying because, like this one, I like to install this inside my sponge filters to quiet them down. But this one is so clogged up that even if I open up an air controller valve, there's barely any bubbles coming out. And I will show you that with this rig that I made. Now, this is going to be a before and after thing. That's why I'm doing it. It has this shut off valve here, and that is so that when I set the air here, I can show you that there on top, you move this up, so there. The air controller here is here. This is what we would adjust, and I will open this valve until you see that is almost open, and there is barely any air out. I mean, okay. Now we have some bleach and some water in this solution. Actually, it's a lot of bleach. It's more than 50% bleach and just a little water. And we'll let it sit here. It's the same process as you would do when you were cleaning CO2 diffusers. You see, in my country, we have terribly hard water, and even if I use the API GHKH test kit, I actually tried to measure my top, and I was already at 30 drops, and the water and the solution still did not change color. So I had to stop because the vial was already almost full, and it's that hard. These two airstones are clogged, and we need to free up some of those deposits that are stuck inside the pores so that it can once again create finer bubbles to aerate the water. I use these to on my sponge filters to quiet down the sponge filters, because without airstones, you know, the area is just so noisy. Okay, we let it sit there for a bit, 10-15 minutes, and it should be done. Okay, it's about time to clean this up, and we do not want any of the bleach to reach our tanks and potentially cause harm to our livestock or fish, so we need to clean it thoroughly. Now, I do have to remind you, if you have sensitive hands or sensitive skin rather, this could cause some drying to your skin, so something you want to consider. Now, I like to use a syringe to do this. I pop the syringe on the end, and I like to. Water is actually going inside the syringe, and I press back, so and do it again. I do this again several times. Sometimes I like to. Her job is to find, to remove any bleach that might be inside the airstone. Now you might be asking, why not just throw this away and get another airstone? So it's very cheap. But the thing is, sometimes you just do not have time to go to your LFS and to buy this stuff. Sometimes it's just not worth it to go there, the cost of gas alone, and you're only going to get an airstone. It's silly. So if you have bleach lying around the house and you have time, right now it's a Sunday, it's a holiday, so why not just do this? Okay. Hello. Okay, so it's already dark. kind of 8 o'clock in the evening when I was doing this earlier. That was around 3:30 to 4. But after I cleaned it, I had to go run some errands, and I just left it here. This is just water soaking in water to thoroughly rinse or remove if there was any bleach left there. So let's go and try this out now. Now, I'm trying to frame this shot so that you can see that I will not there the whole thing, so that you can see that I have not touched the air control valve up here, and that I will only be turning the air on and off with this shut off valve. Since this afternoon when we first tried it, these settings here have been the same and there have been no changes. So let's try it out now. As you can see, the airstone is now working fine. It's now producing lots of air, or lots of fine bubbles, the way it should be. Now let's try the second one. You can also hear it. I don't know if the camera will pick that up. I'll bring it close to the lapel mic there. It's really rushing air out now. Oh, this, see, the second one also is now free of clogs and working. Now you might ask me now, Mike, why would I ever want to try an unclog a cheap airstone? An airstone is like 12, 15 pesos or like 20 US cents. Why? Well, there's just some instances where it's not practical for you to go out and, just in case you need to buy one airstone. That would be ridiculous. You need to pay for parking, you need to pay for gas, you need to look for parking. So if you already have bleach in the house, just go ahead and bleach it. Also, please like and subscribe. That would really help me grow my channel. And bye.